up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Carol, what day is it? It's a hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, hello, and welcome. It's currently 46 degrees here in Massachusetts. We're supposed to get into the 70s today. It's already nice and sunny outside. Wind's a little blowy, but it's nice out there. And how you doing over there, Mr. J?
We're looking at 60 degrees on our way to 84, I think, today.
Yesterday we reached over 70, like 72. Regina says, good morning, everyone. Today's quote, I always like to look at on the opposite side of life, but I am realistic throughout enough to know that life is complex. You're right about that. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, and little
Morning,
Debbie.
Jeffrey.
Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And welcome, and John. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing?
Hello, AD.
And welcome, Angela. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing?
Angela, big hugs to you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to each other. It also... Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And
Scarlett.
welcome. And Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. And there's Carol in the chat talking to everybody. Hello, good morning, and welcome, my little dough girl.
Hug tackle to
Amy,
you, Carol.
hello, good morning, and welcome, and
Good
how are
morning,
you doing?
Amy.
Hope you're feeling well. Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see
Hiya,
you.
Heather.
That's right, today's Hump Day auction at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today our guest will be none other than Carol at Carol's Creative Corner and Leslie's Lucky Finds.
Oh, that is definitely a no-miss show. You got to see that one.
Look, with them two together, you can watch the back room. Lord Jesus, we're constantly laughing. Claudette, hello, good morning, welcome, and how are you doing?
Oh my God, Claudette, I have missed you so
Yes,
much.
how have you been? Hope you're doing well.
Oh, I'm so
Michael.
happy to see you, Claudette.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back
Hey,
home.
Michael. Hope you had a good trip.
So, how you been doing, Claudette? Good to see you.
Oh, Claudette, I'm so glad you're back.
Haven't seen you in quite a long time. We missed you. First, saying hello to Claudette. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning, Chrissy and Stacy. I'm sure you ladies are off to your corner.
Well, Jeffrey, y'all got a losing streak going on. What's up with that? That's not good. Next time you come back and tell us you won. What did I miss?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Good
Welcome.
morning, Soap Goddess.
TZ, hello, good morning, and welcome. And hope y'all both
Please,
doing well,
my
you and your
love.
husband. Nice to see everybody saying, yeah, I missed you. Yeah, we missed you. I saw the real Jay. Big hug. You, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sorry about your friend passing, Jeffrey says. Sorry for your loss, Jay. That's right, girl. Go back to your corner so you don't get in trouble. Good girl. Also, just to let everybody know, yesterday we did fill up the last months that were available. So now we are at the next following month. The Shop Hop for Reseller Community Shop Hop for August the 15th. Remember, it's now going to be the third Saturday of each month starting in July. So August 15th is the one I have available now. I do have a 12:30, a 1:30, a 2 o'clock, or a 3 o'clock spot open. Please email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com so I'll have a record saying you want to be on that one, please. That one is kind of far out, and I want to make sure you have a record saying you are going to be on that one as a confirmation.
So Johnny, was the vote to keep the June one the last, to keep it the last one?
I kept
The
it that
last
way.
Saturday?
Yes, because Mike from January House, that
Yeah.
was the only day he could do.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was when he signed up. So yeah, that one is. I'm gonna leave it as is. And I figured as the third quarter, the first month of the third quarter, let's start it on the third week for the third quarter.
Can't believe it's already third quarter, but
I
yeah.
know. We already almost finished with the second quarter. I mean, we already almost finished on the first month of the second quarter.
Yeah.
And also, if you are a member of the channel and you would like to be on the rapid fire round, my next available month is November the 3rd. And I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Please email me with a couple of choices because that way I can give you those choices, whatever you have first, and then whatever that, give me at least 3 choices. You just first come, first serve, and please email me so I can get a record that you want to be on those, please. Yes, sometimes I remember in the chat, but it's always best to email me so I have a record because I do store your emails as soon as I get them. So please do that for me if you would like to be on either one of them. Put in the subject line rapid fire round for members or the shop hop for the monthly one, please. And Jay, you have anything going on?
Well, Tuesday night, we're going to be doing our memorial to Sandra Murphy. We're hoping to keep it somewhat lighthearted because Sandy would have been really ticked off at us if we made it really sad and really maudlin. But Tuesday night will be that show, and that's kind of the main thing we've got going on at the moment.
All right. Scarlett says I just put an order in for I'm assuming some kind of book yesterday.
The book she wrote.
I titled it Dare to Hope. I have nowhere to dare. I love to write. Haha.
That's
and
awesome.
Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And yes, you made it to the beginning of the show. We just got finished saying hellos. Hello,
Good morning, Randy.
my friends. Hello. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Angie.
you. What time, Jay, is your show?
It'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll have the thumbnail. I just created the thumbnail yesterday, and should have that posted up on our channel.
But also, did you
shortly
post it
after
on
our
Facebook?
What's up?
Did you post that on Facebook?
I will post on Facebook
I
as
thought
well.
you did. Okay. It's me, Angie. What was her favorite color, Jay?
She liked purple.
Royalty.
She definitely liked purple.
All right, so don't forget today we do have the Hump Day auction. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then my next show that I will be a guest on will be the first Sunday of the month on Market Mics with Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And then I'll do more as we come. I don't have any birthdays today, so it has nothing to say today. And also, don't forget, Jennifer's dropping links in the chat. So please make sure you do check out these channels and then make sure you're following them. Watch those video links if they have videos. And remember, if you are putting your links in the chat somewhere, please make sure to have a link to a video that you posted. I'm seeing a lot of different comments about why people are losing their subscriber count. I've been seeing a lot of people putting the word subscribe. I subscribe to you. Why don't you follow me? That's a big no-no in YouTube's eyes. So please be careful when doing that. Yeah, because you're going to wind up losing more than you got. They give it, they don't take it.
So Johnny, I have an announcement.
Go for it.
There was a sort of throwaway comment yesterday in Friends Selling with Friends about the idea of having a reseller cookbook, because there are so many resellers in this community that make stuff from scratch, and wouldn't it be fun to have a cookbook? And I jokingly said, if only we knew a publisher that would be willing to put such a book together. And I thought about it last night and ran up the flagpole with my team, and they were like, yep, absolutely, this is something we should do. So Misty Media would like to be the official publisher of a reseller cookbook. If you guys are interested, this is a way that you could also, if you're in the cookbook, it gives you something else you can sell on your channels to be included. So I would say if you want to be included, just send me your recipes and your contact info to my email address. And if you can do a photo of the finished work that we can include in there, that would be really, really fantastic as well. And of course, absolutely, I'm a true publisher, so there's no charge to anybody for this. This is just, we'll take on everything, cover design, the whole 9 yards. We just need the content from all of you, and something with your recipe, your channel, all that sort of thing, and we'll move forward from there.
Geez, that says she is now 98 away from 2,000. Awesome!
Woohoo!
Congratulations! Hey, make reservations. It's not cooking. Michael says, Jay, I believe we are all here to teach a lesson or learn a lesson. And once done, we are taken home. So she lives with a life, lived a life, celebrate that life. Yes.
Yeah, that would definitely define Sandy in a bunch of ways.
Hello, good morning, and welcome, Ashley. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our topic of the day. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. Regina says, Randy says, I've never made reservations, John. This is not California,
John, you got to remember, she hunts down her own food, kills it with her bare hands, and takes it home and cooks it. So she doesn't make reservations.
All right, so today's topic is something that was brought to you by none other than Jay. It's never too late to tell someone you love or care about them. Tell us your feedback on that, Jay.
Just having lost Sandy this past weekend, it's just it's a real reminder that sometimes we get so caught up in the day to day, and we get used to somebody being there. It's that feeling that they're always going to be there, and there's always time, and there's going to always be time to say the things that need to be said. And that's not really true. And so we need to take advantage of every opportunity to remind the people that are important to us that we care about them, that we love them, and that that we're thinking about them. A lot of people live in isolation, and the online community for a lot of people is their lifeline, and they kind everybody needs to hear that they matter and that somebody cares about them. It's just extremely everything is just really important.
Good morning, Terry Bear. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Where I live, you
I
don't
am
need
I
me.
am glad from what we've been able to figure out. I was one of the last people to actually talk to Sandy or to message with her, and I'm grateful for the fact that it was a check-in message to see how she was doing and make sure she was okay at the time. So it leaves me with a feeling of at least knowing that I didn't miss an opportunity, and nobody wants to live with regret for having missed out on telling somebody they care about them.
And that is so true, TZ. That's right.
That's great.
She does always say that. She ends all her shows with like that. And you know, another thing too, it's not just to say you love them or you care about them. For example, when I call my dad every now and then when I'm thinking about him, and I'll call my dad on a regular basis every week. But what I'm saying is every now and then I do something throughout the week that it reminds me of how my dad taught me to do what I have to do on my own. And every now and then I'll call him and say, well, look, Dad, I want to thank you for teaching me this because I did this on my own today because I remember what you taught me. You little things like that too. It's like, oh, really? You remember that? It's like, yeah, I cherish things like that. So don't forget to also tell somebody in your family, not just a special loved one or that you care about them. Show them that you appreciate what they've taught you, even if it's something that you were taught from somebody. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Because they can make their day too, because they're going to be going through something. When my mother knew she was dying from cancer, she called everyone on the chat and said goodbye, Chloe. Aw.
Randy, when from what I understand, we weren't connected at the time, but from what I understand, my mother called my dad, and they had been divorced for many, many years. And my mom actually called my dad to kind of apologize for, what the strenuous life they had had together, and to tell him that he had been a really good father. And I think him being able to hear that, was a really good thing. The other thing I think about is that a lot of people practice gratitude journals these days, and they start each day writing, what they're grateful for. Share that information. It's great that you're recognizing it and getting it down, but share it with the people that you're truly grateful for.
Yeah.
That's writing it down is only half of it. Notifying the other person is the most important half of it.
Tizette says, words are words. Show people you care about what's going on in their life. Be happy for them when something good comes along. For them, actions speak louder than words, and that is so true. Always, always. And another thing too, if you have a loved one, and I hate to say this, but if they're dying, for example, I have done this many a times that I've told some of those who I'm close with things that they've done wrong to me that I forgave them. That's just the way I am when it comes to that. Life is unpredictable. You're right about that. And express our feelings as providing closure and strength for bond. That's so true.
And
A lot of
and
time.
ladies out there who have a man in your life, please remind the men in your life that it's 100% okay to have emotion and to care and to express. We there's still an epidemic of men not being able to be softer, and not seeking help when they're troubled and things like that. And we've really got to get past that. There were some people that were very surprised at how emotional I was the other night over Sandy when I had to make phone calls. And you know what? I've learned you've got to be able to be open and honest, and that goes whether you're a man or a woman. Everybody's entitled to feel the hell out of their emotions, and we just really need to do a better job of encouraging everybody to be, for their mental health, to be open and honest about, the love and the care that they feel towards other people.
Little Debbie said that I sold a greeting card on eBay. Used the eBay card rate on the shipping. Cost $1.06 to mail with tracking. And Angie says I send cards all the time to people to let them know that I am thinking about them and they matter. Cool.
That's a lost art, Angie. That's, I feel like in many ways that's a lost art. There's something magical still about getting something in the mail. Something that's handwritten. That connection's kind of been lost in the technology age, where like everything is a instant message or an email. And I think there's still something so nice about receiving. That's like so many of you put such nice little notes in the packages when you ship stuff out to people. All the little thank you gifts, or a a little thank you note, or a personalized note that you included in the person's purchase. I can't tell you how much of a difference that makes when you open a box and it's not just the item that you bought that's in there, feeling like you bought something off of eBay. If you feel like you mattered to the person you bought it from. It makes it feel like even if you didn't make a big purchase, it mattered to the seller. And I know as primarily a buyer in this community, I can tell you how much I appreciate it when you guys have those little touches, in your boxes. It's really nice.
Okay, I haven't seen her in the chat. I have a package that I got in the mail for a gift, and I haven't seen her in the chat yet, so I guess I have to do it on Hump Day. Because she is here on Hump Day today, as far as I know. But anyway, I get a lot of cards, and this is one I just recently got. And when I looked at it, it's like, I don't know who this is. And I looked on the back, it's like, I know who this is. It came from Montgomery, Alabama, from a fellow YouTuber who I very seldomly see. But I was very close with them for a long time. I'm still friends with them. We still chit chat. I still send messages. Hey, how y'all doing? How's the kids? The youngest one is graduating from high school, and they sent me a graduation invitation card with his picture.
Aww.
I looked at it, and the first thing I did at the post office, I opened it right in front of the post office. Like, oh my God, that is just so cool. But yeah, it's amazing when you get those, and it makes you feel well. And just like this one, I opened up, it's like, I don't know who this is from. I don't recognize the name. I went to open it. It's a gift from someone from that person. I got to find out who that person is so I can go watch their channel, But yeah, I need to check it out. Let's see.
It's like one of my authors every year sends me a giant tin of like 3 different flavor popcorn, and I gotta say it's just it's so nice to just get that like little bit of that little bit of recognition, a nice note thanking me for like the work I've done for her in the past year. But it's just, it's such a sweet moment. Those are the things that stick in your head.
Glenn said he had 2 orders going to Australia. I had 2 orders. I went to Australia last week. I love it. I love Selling International. I love the thank you gifts. They are special. Yes, they are. And no matter what you are feeling, it is valid to feel that way. And it is. And you're right about that, Regina. Asher says, oh yeah, my pocket turtle from Regina was having a bad day, and that made my day. I love it more than the actual purchase. You see, you just never know what something as small as that.
Yeah. Who really spoils me is Tooch. When I order 3D stuff from him, he's always got some other little thing that he throws in that he knows I'm gonna absolutely fall in love with, and it's just such a sweet gesture. You just really come to appreciate when folks do that, and then I become that gushing guy. Oh my God, Tooch, I love you.
And he just came in the chat too. Michael says, remember this too, because I say this a lot too. Yesterday is just in the memory. Tomorrow is never promised. All you have is today. So make the day the best that it can be. Live in the moment. Be present, but be distractions away from others. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, put the damn phone down.
Yes. Jay, they sent it to you to let you know they were thinking of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toochmon. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing better.
Speaking of Toochie,
I have to order more squirrels. You having a squirrel?
Tooch, I was just telling them that, how sweet you are when you include a little something extra special in when you send out, your 3D stuff to me, and how much it means to me that you think of me, and think of something I'd really like, and how personal that feels. It's a really cool thing.
Yep. So again, the topic for those that are just coming in, it's never too late to tell someone you love or care about them. What is the small gestures of things that you do to tell someone you care about them or you love them or that you're
And,
thinking of
and
them?
and what is your love language? You know, different people have. Good morning, Susie.
Hello,
Um,
you're welcome,
Different
Susan.
people have different ways of expressing their love. I had to learn this from Luis because my husband didn't grow up. Um, my husband didn't grow up in a family where they say "I love you." It was just like it's a culture thing, but their love language is doing. It's doing for other people, and if he wants to show me he's really thinking about me and caring about me, like he'll make me a really great meal, or if I'm sick, he's like bringing me stuff in bed. So I'm curious how you guys what your guys' love language is. Is it saying I love you? Is it doing? How do you demonstrate it? Because
Ashley said,
everybody has a
LOL,
different language.
Jay. You should send me text messages to tell me to put my darn phone down.
I hear you, Ashley. I need to create a service that just like you can that where it automatically calls you or texts you and says, "Get off your damn phone." I hate that
You
when I'm
don't
at
have
a
anyone
restaurant
to
with
communicate to.
I hate when I'm at a restaurant with people and everybody's on their phone. I hate that.
You're so right, Claudette.
You're never going to get that moment back. And you're on your phone.
Yeah, that is so true, Claudette.
Yep.
Actions over words is great, and it's very powerful. I don't like that when I'm trying to talk to somebody and they're sitting on their phone or the
Oh
headphones
god, I
in
hate
their
that.
ears, and you can't say nothing because you yeah. Let me start. Don't get me started. Scarlett's
Well,
birthday is coming up on the 9th, I believe. Yep, the 9th of May.
I've been to a couple
It's
dinners
the 13th.
where everybody's obligated to throw their cell phone into a basket when you get to the house, so that nobody's allowed to have their cell phone on the. It's there if there's an emergency, but basically you got to throw your phone into. You got to throw your phone in the basket, and you can't get it back until the end of the night.
I know when I was growing up, that was taboo.
Oh
That was
yeah,
something we grew up with. There was no showing of affection and love,
yeah.
but that was back in the day.
But it's about learning like what
Special love
Again, it
and
comes back to
immediate
love languages.
love to accept that.
There's a great book on that, by the way, called Love Languages. If anybody's interested, you should definitely check that book out. It really, I had to get some help with Luis in the beginning because I didn't know. It was hard for me to know whether I kept judging whether or not he actually really loved me because I was used to people just saying I love you, and people really had to kind of bring me around to the idea that there's lots of other languages of how people say that.
Aw,
Yeah, cooking is a big one, Amy. Cooking is a big love language. Yep. Yep.
same day as my friend Mike. Let's see here. I just love making people smile, and that's a good thing because you use less energy and muscles when you're smiling and giving somebody something to smile about than if you're frowning or disappointed or
So just
angry.
remember, if you're trying to lose weight, be a miserable person. You'll burn more calories being miserable.
I can't be miserable, but I still need to lose some more weight. But I couldn't do it. Even worse, Jerry. When to send wait, chops. Awful
Right,
tolerance
Michael?
of the people.
Right? This is what I say too. I don't film anything when I travel. I may take a picture or two, but I don't film it. Uh, if you were to suddenly be struck blind tomorrow with no way to watch that video back, you've got no way to run that memory through your head because you didn't capture a visual in your brain.
Whose channel are you talking about? Susie.
Yeah, really, Susie, we could all descend on that channel.
I wonder if it's the same one I've been sharing out on Facebook. 'Cause she just started. If is that Buffalo
Imagine
Picker's
if we all
wife?
imagine if everybody descended on that channel. She'd go from 20 subs to like 100 in one day.
Yeah, because I didn't see a post about it. That's what I was wondering. I've been miserable. Then I need to lose weight. Scarlet.
Scarlett's all those cheese toasties.
He'll never lose weight eating all that every day, like that 3-day meals a day, and that Vegemite.
There's a oh no, you'll If all I had was Vegemite, I would lose weight in a heartbeat because I'd have nothing to eat.
Let me see if I can get that, if that's who you're talking about. Let me go to my history. I watched every one of her videos. And I left a comment on every video. Let me see
And
if I can.
Scarlett, I guarantee you're one of those people that says you need to lose weight and you don't need to lose a pound.
I did all that this weekend, I believe. Caught up on every one of her videos. They were good too. I love her messages. I just gotta find her channel. Let's see here. Here it is.
Susie says reclaimed radiance.
Oh, okay. Well, this one, y'all check it out. It's Buffalo Picker's wife. She has some awesome videos. She just started. I want to promote her because she just started and I caught up with all her videos already. And this is Miss B, Miss Buffalo. And here's her channel. I know Jennifer's dropping your channel link, so I want to help you get this one so she don't have to go searching for it. I found out about it this last Friday, and I watched every one of her videos to get caught up. She does have 4 videos out already, and she just started. So go give her some love and support and tell her I sent you, please. And Susie, if you can find the channel, what was she say what the name was? I'm trying to find it in the chat now.
Reclaimed radiance. Oh, Scarlett just dropped the link.
Oh, thank you. I gotta go check it out.
Look at you go, Scarlett.
She looks familiar. Well, I'm gonna follow her and I'm gonna get caught up on her videos. She's got 5 videos already.
Oh, Ashley, that's hilarious.
Cool.
Ashley, don't ask for any more subscribers. This way you can stay at that number for ages.
Yes, indeed. And Jake, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm surprised you up again. Because look, y'all, I was up this morning. I went to bed early last night about 6:15 because I was not feeling well. I was exhausted and tired. I woke up at 11:58 this morning. I couldn't go back to bed. So I came down here, got my coffee, came down here, started working. I'm over here watching lives. And she was in the chat. Like, girl, go to bed. I was just starting my day. Well, good
Maybe
morning,
she's
hello, and
actually-
welcome.
Maybe she's actually AI.
I don't know.
She's
That
a
was pretty
bot.
interesting. I saw Amy's coming. I wanted to go back to. I think we did it already though. About her.
That's
her
really
drink.
cool, Amy. About the big dinners. I've growing up, I was always kind of jealous when I would see like the Thanksgiving specials and the Christmas specials or the ads where like all the families gather around the big table. I always thought those would be.
Michael said he did 5 short 5-minute lives. Took a couple of pictures, put my phone down, and enjoyed the moment. I hear that.
Yeah, Mike. That's what ended up happening with me too. The Festival of Books. I thought I'd be doing more, but it was like, yeah, you know what? I need to kind of be in the moment with all this. I'm glad I did.
Oh, I don't eat that. Ask Scarlet for it. That's from that's on their side of that side of the pond. I don't eat that. It just sounds nasty. She eats a lot of protein with her cheese. Good morning. Thank you, Scarlett. Little Debbie, check her out. Send you. I'll have to tell her you sent me. She's now at 40. I just started following her. Because when I got there, she was at 34. She's at 41 now. Cool. But do you have the fingernail scarlet? I just on my way home at this time. Just on my way home at that time. I'm lost. You just on your way home at that time? Oh, in the morning. Wow. Yeah, I woke up early because I went to bed early. I did a lot. Yes, I finally was able to empty out my last booth that I wanted to get the last of the stuff out yesterday morning. Went to get the U-Haul, went to empty out the storage unit, and I got back home. It was 2:05. I was done fit to be tied. I recorded 12 videos to show my collection. Well, Terry, I like your videos. I like the way you describe. Yeah, I gotta go back catch up then.
Now, Terry Bear, we need you to walk around your neighborhood. I want and do a recording of that so we can experience another country without having to buy a plane ticket.
Stop and hit the phone. I'll be back after I put the machine back together. The bacon, keep frying. That's right. Well, have fun. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard.
Take care, Swampy.
Those big dinners look good, but don't see all the fighting and the vision beforehand. Clean up after. Yeah.
No, see, Randy, I grew up with the fighting and with the mess, so now I really want the dinner. It was the dinner part I never got.
Well, again, I got a lot done yesterday, and I was exhausted. So I was a bit in bed by 6:15. I was out. The last thing I remember is waking up when Robert came home because the dog started barking, and I went right back to sleep.
Yeah, I never heard Luis come in last night. Zeke and I went to bed early and never heard.
If you don't mind, keep up with the chat. I'm on the one with Terry Bear right there while I get the links to drop in the chat,
Absolutely.
please. All right. Jennifer's
Heather, when are
like,
we getting some videos from you, girl?
yeah, Heather, come on, give us some videos to go watch, girl. Let's see what you got, even if it's short videos or outside on your back patio.
Go out and record the weather. Show us what it's like in your neck of the woods.
All right, the first link is Jennifer's channel. The second one is her Etsy store. Also, don't forget, shop these local resellers in our community for the next holidays coming up. Mother's Day, Father's Day. They're going to be here before you know it. Mother's Day is coming right around the corner first.
Yeah, Mother's Day is going to be here so fast. I don't know if this year is going by in a blur. I cannot believe we're right on top of May already.
All right.
So for those of you folks that live overseas, what kind of cool national holidays do you guys have coming up? You know, obviously, I know not every country celebrates Mother's Day on the same day or Father's Day. Obviously, outside the U.S., we wouldn't have July 4th. So I'm curious, what Scarlett and Terry Bear, what holidays are coming up in your areas? This is what's cool about having an international community.
They're doing a major 250 year anniversary celebration for the 4th of July here in Boston.
Carol says 1:30 a.m. something was fighting in the backyard. Nothing dead back there, but woke me up in my she shed. Girl, what you doing sleeping in your she shed?
She's been doing that a lot lately.
More comfortable than your regular bed?
King's Day was Monday. Huh.
I always joke with my husband because he's from Peru and it seems like Peru's got a holiday every other week. I told him, you guys are just always looking for vacation. You got 12 million saints and everything else going on to get a day off of work.
Other days and Father's Day is always in the same.
Oh, that's a typo. Mother's Day and Father's Day is the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only certain holidays probably they don't celebrate like we do.
Well, I know, I believe it's Germany that does. I think it's Germany that doesn't do Mother's Day and Father's Day on the same day that we do. Because of what I do at the airport, I have subscribed to lots of different country calendars, so we can keep track of the events that are happening in various countries. And I know there's a lot of those don't line up the same. May Day I forgot about May Day. May Day is a fun one.
Ashley says, I feel like India has holidays every day, too.
Yep.
Matt, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome.
ABC. Matt's here like 1, 2, 3.
Catholic countries have a lot of religious holidays.
Yep. Peru's a very Catholic country, so that definitely explains a lot.
Carol said she loves listening to nature. It's like camping.
Girl, I can't do camping. My idea of roughing it is a hotel that doesn't have HBO.
Hey, it might be
Yeah.
another day as not every female person is a mother. Ella, Ella, Ella. Ella, Ella, Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you, girl. You got losses every day. When do you ever take a break? All I know is my birthday next week.
Terry Bear, do we have you on the calendar?
Yeah. Um, Let me look and see what day it is. No, we don't, Terry Bear. What day next week is your birthday?
We gotta get you on the official calendar, Terry Bear.
Because I only have a few birthdays in the next 2 weeks. The 7th? Yeah, you're not on there, but you will be now. May the 7th, you got it. Oh,
You
it's
know,
all
Randy, Randy, I at the airport we have a ton of Mexican traffic that comes through, and they just laugh at about the whole Cinco de Mayo thing because it is not a thing in Mexico. it's a
We had
U.
that conversation earlier.
It's very much a U.S. thing. um, they look at
Well,
us
what
like,
day
okay,
do they celebrate it? What day you said that they celebrate?
yeah, they actually really only celebrate Mexican Independence Day, which is in September, October. I think it's September.
Yearly done. All right, Terry Bear, you are now on the calendar for the May 7th for your birthday. It's there now. I am looking forward to Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. It's overrated for me. I
It's just
never
a
did get
drinking
it.
holiday. It's a drinking holiday.
Yeah. There was something was saying on the news about that they're going to be taking something. One of the major restaurants will no longer be after this year for Cinco de Mayo. A lot of people are disappointed.
It's a big deal here in Vegas.
Cinco de Mayo, Texas. Yeah, it happens to be on
And
the calendar.
Bon Jovi would know, Matt, right?
May. Probably
You'd
is
be
yelling at
living
the
on your
deck
prayer.
trying to get the information out of closet to scoop. Yes, indeed. Today will be my first day back selling. You were off for 2 days. Thought you were live yesterday. Although I was busy, I wasn't home. So, happy early birthday! Happy early birthday, Terry. You're welcome. Americans were good at Mexican. Yeah, they look. They
Well,
always they warm.
Americans are good at finding reasons to drink.
I was just gonna say that.
Yep. So that's that. Sort of like coming as a lapsed Jew, the theme of every single Jewish holiday is we suffer so we eat. Every holiday is about the food. We
I
suffer so we
used to
eat.
do that. Not anymore. No, I have to stop that. Yeah, because when we do a party down in the South, it was everybody brings some kind of potluck, or you just cook everything, and there was always leftovers where you had food for over a week, but sharing it with everybody else. 'Cause if not, it was going to go to waste. But you're always
Luis,
finding
Luis,
something to party for.
Luis just made a phenomenal pot of lentils, but he made he made enough for us to be eating lentils for like 4 days. I'm gonna be so sick of it by the by the end of the week.
Ooh, that sounds good, Carol. But I don't know about the milk. I don't put milk in my tea.
I can't do soy milk anymore. I got to do oat milk, but that does. Milk in my tea became an acquired thing after a while.
The only milk I drink is almond milk or oat milk. Oatmeal milk.
I do oat milk, but honestly, my my doctors recommended doing actual full whipping cream because the fat content in it slows down the absorption of sugar, and it's actually a better mix when you're putting it with something that has sugar in it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I love tea, but I don't drink milk in my tea. Just like I do my coffee, right out the pot to my mouth. Jay, when I cook, I make a big batch, then 2 to 3 jars. There you go.
I wish we did more of that. Um, Luis grew up with with it's very common in Peru to have nannies or to have people that come in and prep meals for the family for like a week. And I wish we had something like that here because with his and my schedule, it would be so much better than to be able to just prep everything and have meals set up for a week.
Hello, good morning, and welcome, Tina. And Terry says raw milk or heavy cream.
Yep, heavy cream. That's I was really surprised, Terry, when my doctor said about recommended the heavy cream to me. I really was, and she was like, "No, it's gotta as long as you don't have an issue with fat content overall in your diet, it's actually really good for slowing down all that sugar absorption, so you don't get a sugar bomb in your bloodstream,
I need to
breaking down a
start doing
carbohydrate."
that because I buy heavy whipping cream.
So that's all I use in my coffee or in my iced coffees. And it's definitely true. I don't get the blood sugar spikes with breakfast, it, the way that I used to since I switched over.
So I wonder if I was to do half and half, like half heavy whipping cream and half.
Yep, half and half is also a good choice. Yep.
Well, when I say half and half, I'm not talking about the half and half type milk. I'm talking about half whipping cream and half almond
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah. Anything that you can switch out with the
But I don't drink
well,
sugar in my tea or coffee anyway. It's just black. Let's see here. I blend normal non-fat Greek yogurt, vanilla.
you know, I just can't stand Greek yogurt. I wish I liked it. I just don't like it at all, no matter what you mix with it.
I
Very
don't
true.
do any milk either.
But that's really true, Terry. I found I can get away with almost no sugar. I don't necessarily have to use sugar anymore. Depending on the quality of the coffee, I agree with you. With heavy cream, there's plenty of times with the right coffee, I'm not putting. I don't use sugar anymore anyway. I use Splenda, but with the heavy cream, it allows like the sweetness of the coffee to come through, and all
I
the
used
other
to do
flavors
that too,
without
Randy.
sugar.
Put a spoon of hot chocolate, a cocoa mix. I don't do all
Yep.
that anymore.
Yeah, stevia is awesome.
Usually, if I'm not really that hungry and it's time for dinner, I don't like to eat a heavy meal before 6 o'clock. As my when I want to try to eat 6 p.m., I'm done. I'm not eating anymore. So what I usually do is have a yogurt or cottage cheese, and it has got to be the Greek yogurt that's all about.
Oh, Johnny, that's another one I can't do, man. Cottage cheese. Oh,
But I put cinnamon and my berries, and that's my meal. And a little bit of cinnamon, love it, love it, love it.
God, I have tried with cottage cheese. I really have, and I just can't do it.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of that with the dark. I use the dark chocolate cocoa, Hershey's cocoa. That's all I use. I love
I
it.
don't, I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture, and it looks like brains to me on a plate. I just can't do cottage cheese. I remember. Do you remember, Johnny? Like in the set, like the late '70s, the diet fad was cottage cheese. It was like cottage cheese on lettuce. That was like what everybody was eating to lose weight.
I have nothing against it. I love it. Only the large curds. Can't stand the small curds. It doesn't matter to me. Sometimes I can't get the large or the small because I get whatever they have at the store. But for me, I always use, like I said, cinnamon and berries, depending on what I have, and oat, cinnamon oat. Only like the small curds, and it doesn't matter for me. I'm okay with either one. But I grew up on that. That's what whenever I was at my grandmother's, that's what we had as a snack, and I love it. I That's something I can handle. That's not hard
My
to handle.
mom was big on cottage cheese. That and her favorite thing was cream cheese and jelly. That was her favorite sandwich. I couldn't do that either.
And it is a requirement, but again, it's an acquired taste. Not everybody likes it, but then again, they always a lot of times they go to the store, they're out. So, yeah. So if anybody has any special events going on, let us know. Today's Wednesday, so there is the East Coast resellers. I'm sure that they're live today. They'll be at 10:30. We do have our 1 o'clock hump day auction. I'm trying to remember who else is on today. Is Tooch still here? Did y'all have tomorrow the Tooch glass? I thought I heard Dawn and them talking about it.
Yeah, Randy, those freaky Jello salads. Protein does not belong in a Jello salad. It just doesn't.
Only thing I remember my grandmother used to do would be like almonds, pecans, or marshmallows and whipped cream. She never put any kind of meats in it. Carol says I will be on with Mark this Sunday coming. Guess what? I'm there too.
Oh, that's a whole lot of trouble
I will
under
be there
one
the
roof
first
right
Sunday of the
there.
month.
Mark, Johnny, and Carol under one roof. I don't know how
Yeah,
safe that is.
this third, I will be on with Mark and Michael. I'm always on the first Monday of each month. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Ooh, you're a
I'll
mutt.
be there.
He's a very good singer.
Just call my name. I'll be there. My mom
Johnny
used to do
Cajun Roots Reseller sings
that
the
all
hits.
the time. Yes, I am going to be. I'm always there the first Sunday of each month. I can't see the thing with the Jello salad.
Jello fruit salad, like mixing up a fruit cocktail into the Jello or something like that. That I can do. But oh God, you put anything that's not a dessert in Jello, I no. Goodbye.
My grandmother used to do the fruit cocktail in Jello, and that was
Absolutely.
the extent to it.
I loved Cool Whip and fruit cocktail in Jello. Heck yes.
Ella, are you on at 9:30 this morning?
Cool
Ella,
Cool Whip
you
is
still here?
one of those things that if you grew up with it, you loved it. Sort of like Miracle Whip. Not everybody
Johnny,
loves
do you
Miracle Whip.
have the recording of what Tommy did? What Tommy did? Tommy who? You talking about when I was on the YouTube Mass Singer? It's on this channel. I believe it's on this channel. Yeah. Yeah. It's on this
And,
channel. Let me go back and look.
and I'm ashamed.
Video.
I'm ashamed to admit I've corrupted my husband. I've introduced him to Velveeta, and he loves it. And I grew up on Velveeta. It's still one of my favorite things. Oh, God,
Yep.
Randy.
If you go to this channel's videos, there's week 1, 2, 3, and 4 was how far I went into the Mass Singer for YouTube style. You'll see all 4 weeks. Start with week 1 and go all the way to week 4. And I did a different song each week, but you have to watch it because you'll see it's a little teddy bear, an angel teddy bear is the thumbnail. That's the 4. I actually lost after the 4th week, but I lasted 4 weeks.
Randy, I have never seen White Velveeta. I have got to find that. I have
White
never heard of
Velveeta?
such a
I
thing.
saw it in the store, but I've never tried it. What is it made with? Why is it white? Is it
Well,
mozzarella cheese?
I mean, regular Velveeta is just pretty much nothing but oil, but definitely a
Yeah, it's
poor
on
man's
this
cheese.
channel, and it's titled week 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got a white angel teddy bear as the thumbnail on this channel. But start with
White
week 1.
Velveeta.
I love the shredded. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what makes it white.
She
Is
says
it
white
cheddar?
American cheese.
Really? I've never tried it. I've seen it in the stores, but I've never tried it.
That is very true, Terry.
All cheese is naturally white. You're right about that. But I was just wondering maybe if it was like Swiss, provolone, cheddar. Johnny, do you have to resend? No, if you have it, if you sent me one, because I already used last week's one that you sent me. Unless you sent me one for this week, let me look at my notes, my starred emails.
Oh,
Actually, you
okay.
sent me one on the 24th, and I still have it saved.
Randy,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Queso Blanco. Okay. I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, you're absolutely right. That makes sense. You use it in Mexican dishes. Yeah. Ooh, I gotta try that on nachos then. We made homemade nachos last night, and ooh, that was fun.
All right, I just replied to you to let you know I got it, so you know that I have it. But I have it for
We,
you. Yeah, I saved
we
it.
always get around to food on this channel.
Well, I'm gonna have to try that because I love using that in casseroles. Yep.
Velveeta just melts. Velveeta just melts so well.
Yeah, especially when I make homemade macaroni and cheese. That's all I use.
Oh heck yes.
But I start with a bechamel, which is your roux and cheese sauce. But I usually use Velveeta for whatever I'm making when it comes to a casserole. I have tried the Casablanca one.
Queso Blanco. Casablanca is a movie with Humphrey Bogart. Yes, red pepper flakes in the mac. Yep.
Yes, I have used it.
You know, Matt, a bunch of I've also gotten hooked on like buffalo chicken in mac and cheese. Like
Oh,
that's a
Robert
good one.
loves anything with buffalo chicken.
Blackened chicken works really well too.
Hmm? I don't know who you are, boo. No. Got to try it when making mac and cheese, Randy. I do buffalo chicken, but I use cauliflower instead of cheese.
You know, I need to get back to using cauliflower as a substitute for stuff. I actually really like cauliflower, and I've had a lot of things that are made with, you know, stuff that I'm used to that was made with cauliflower that was really good stuff.
Yeah, that's where I buy it. I buy it at Walmart. Now I have to say, I don't know if y'all have tried it, but I have to say I have tried it because I do not like eating pizza. But
Cauliflower pizza? Yeah.
I have to say cauliflower based pizza. Oh my
Yep.
God, it's so good.
Yeah. Really
I
good
love it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not everybody
That's
has
what
it, but when they do, I love me a cauliflower pizza.
that's where I first got introduced to cauliflower substitute. I think California Pizza Kitchen, the restaurant was the first place I ever had a cauliflower pizza.
I have to say, if you ever have a chance and you love to try cauliflower pizza, I do recommend the Walmart has those take and bakes where it's in the front section by the deli, but it's a refrigerated, and
Yep.
basically you have to bring it home and bake it yourself, and it's made with a cauliflower. Oh my God, it's so good. They even have one for breakfast. It's breakfast with a cream, what you call that again? A country gravy with cheese, eggs, sausage, and when I usually do it in cheese, and when I bring it home, I usually add like bacon and other things on it just to add to it, and then I put it in the oven. Yeah, Robert loves it, but the sugar levels of his diabetes don't. But
Randy, I grew up with like steamed cauliflower and broccoli with Velveeta melted over the top of that. That's where I got my cheese
that's how I
addiction.
get Robert to eat his cauliflower and broccoli is with cheese on it. So,
That's how I developed a cheese addiction very early in life.
my favorite easy to do is Brussels. I love Brussels sprouts.
Okay, all these people talking about food again. Reseller cookbook. If you've got recipes for this stuff, please send me the recipes and preferably a picture of the finished product. We will publish a reseller cookbook. It is coming.
Wow. My mother makes a special mashed cauliflower dish.
Yeah, you know, Jack, I've had a few dishes like that are made with mashed cauliflower. If by itself it's nothing, and yet somehow you don't have to add much to it for the flavor to come out. I don't know what it is. Oh, Carol, I am right there with you, honey. I have Luis loves Brussels sprouts. I cannot stand them. There is
But
no I have
I
no
just don't eat
fine
them any kind of
preparation that
way.
makes it good.
I gotta roast them with my butter and garlic and all that seasoning and all that. I love it. Yeah. Just like I'll do beets. I'll roast the beets or I'll roast all my vegetables like your sweet potatoes and all that. I'll roast them first. It's just something about that roasting gives it that extra flavor. Well, everybody, don't
Beets are
forget, everybody who's putting in links in the chat, if you have a special event going on, please let us know. From what I saw in the chat, little Debbie is Ella going live at 9:30. So I'd like us to go raid her. She
I
didn't
know
answer me,
she
so I'm not sure.
I know she usually starts early, but I
Well,
don't know if
usually
she
on
started now.
Wednesday, she does go at 9:30. Let me go see her channel. Yes, 9:30. Can somebody drop the link so we can raid her, please, if you can get it? Because I don't
Hey
see Jennifer
Tina.
typing in the chat anymore.
Oh Tina, yes. Steamed cauliflower and broccoli and the mac and cheese. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
please. Then you can say your mac and cheese is healthy, right? Because it has vegetables in it.
So yeah, if somebody can drop it, we can go and rate her. So if anybody has, don't forget to leave comments on the videos. If you have anything special going on, please let us know in the chat. I haven't seen Jennifer in a while. She must have to go to out somewhere.
Don't forget also it's almost the end of the month, which means it's almost the end of Moon Pie eligibility. If you haven't gone through and made comments on Johnny's videos on any of his channels, make sure you go in and do so you are in the running for the Moon Pie giveaway. Make Randy really have to work for it. Just we're not gonna, don't just let that woman get a free box of moon pies.
And guess what? There is somebody that's been doing comments that's giving her a run for her pies. Right. Yes. So definitely go and tell her a raid from here. So put in the chat a raid from Johnny and Jay. I'm doing that right now.
Ella. I love how everybody knows that. No matter what channel you go to, everybody types Ella.
It's just a habit. I came out with it one day and it's stuck. And so now I do it all the time.
It is really funny. But you see, like, everybody says it everywhere. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. I'm sorry. I'm helping mom. No, that's okay. I could have got it. Thank you, though. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, there's the link. Oh, Amy, thank you for dropping that link, by the way. So y'all tell her we're rating her,
Randy
please.
posted a challenge.
I'm in challenge. Beat me, I dare. Well, I have to say, there's you and one other person. I'm not going to say who it is. That has almost as many comments for every video of this month, along with you. And I'm talking about this channel and the New England Cajun Roots. Y'all still can make comments on that channel as well, because I can still see the comments.
You know somebody's stalking Randy. Like, wherever Randy is, they're going to post him a message just to keep up in the running.
You're welcome, Tina. Yeah, usually if you're here, you don't have to be here in the morning show. It's always the first Monday of each month. The following month, I do the drawing. You don't have to be here, but if you're not in the chat to pick your flavors, whoever is here, once they are done and I have that last one, then that's what you're going to get. So, yeah. But my goal is to get over 80. If we hit 81, then I add in a special flavor to the lineup. If I hit 101, then I add 2 specialty flavors to the lineup for picking out your flavors. But I haven't hit over 80 yet. So when I say over 80, it's got to be 81. And to hit over 100, it has to be 101. So far, so good. We only hit it once. So please do so. And it's on any channel, on any video I put. So as I say before I end each and every show, Jay, don't forget to promote the show you have coming up this Tuesday coming up.
Yep, this Tuesday will be our memorial and tribute to my dear friend Sandra Murphy. That's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and if you're subscribed to my channel, that thumbnail will be going up today, so please be sure to mark that notification to remind you when that show's coming.
And don't forget, if you haven't checked out his channel yet, his information, including his YouTube channel and his email, is in the description bar below. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Hope to see you all back at 1 o'clock. Y'all come back. Now you're here. Later. Peace out.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got